Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Missy Mimu. I hope you're all okay. So today I am going to be showing you how to get some mounts that are from Bastion and some tips and tricks that I have learned to obtain these mounts quick and efficiently. These mounts can be very time consuming if you don't have the proper add-ons or tips, so I am here to help you avoid spending many hours on one mount. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. Alright, let's get some Bastion mounts. So first off, we are going to look at the Silverwind Larion, which can be really difficult if you don't have an add-on or don't know any guides that you should look at. There are 3 stages in collecting this mount, and the first stage is definitely the more time consuming of them all, depending on if you're using add-ons or looking at a guide. For the first step, you need to collect 50 lost anima crystal shards located all around Bastion. Now these shards are placed in all different areas, such as on top of beams to buildings, secret caves, and even near the edge of the map. There are 45 shards scattered around Bastion, with the remaining 5 in 2 dungeons. The 2 dungeons are Necrotic Wake and Spires of Ascension. There are 2 located in Necrotic and 3 within Spires of Ascension. You will be able to collect these shards from any difficulty within the dungeon, so keep that in mind when finding these shards. Here is a map of the different locations of shards. I have also posted the coordinates of the shards within the description of this video, which you can use in add-ons such as TomTom and Paste to easily see where the crystals are on your map. There will also be a video linked below of a guide that I watched where it shows you the locations within the game if you are confused about where the crystals might be. Once you have collected all 50 crystals, you will receive an achievement called Shard Labour. Once obtaining this achievement, it's time to move on to the next step. There will be an NPC outside Spires of Ascension called Forge Light Hephaesius, who you will need to talk to hand over the 50 crystals that you have just obtained. Once you have finished talking to them, they will craft a crystal mallet of heralds, which you will need for the 3rd and final step. Lastly, you're going to want to go to this position on the map, and there will be a big bell that you'll need to hit with the mallet that you have just received. And lo and behold, the Silverwind Larion will fly down and give you a chest to open, which will contain the mount. I really like how this mount looks, and I think it's super cute, and it was a fun way to obtain the crystals all around Bastion. The second mount we are going to be looking at is the Ascended Skymane mount, which again is a really pretty mount, and I do want to point out that it is not 100% drop, and it is a low drop rate, so try your luck and see if you get this beautiful mount. I have marked on the map the 5 different locations of where the bells are located, and 4 of them will require you to use a teleporter to get to the higher ground where the bells will be located. This is pretty simple. You just want to click all 5 bells within a 5-minute period, and then it will spawn 5 mobs in the location which you must kill. Now I would recommend killing these mobs with a group, as they can hit pretty hard and you don't want to take them on solo. If the bells are not clickable, then you will have to wait around 1 to 2 hours before the respawn timer comes back and they are available again. If you don't manage to click all bells within 5 minutes, then you will also have to wait another 1 to 2 hours before they become active again. There are 2 areas with elites, so be mindful of that, and maybe send a tank or a spec that can stealth within these 2 areas. I did this with a group, and it was so much easier than doing it alone, as you could all click 1 bell individually, then meet up at the spawn point, kill the mobs, and hopefully obtain the mount. The rare Sundancer mount will spawn around this area of Bastion. You will need 2 buffs in order to click this mount itself and to stay on. These 2 buffs are the Sunrider's Blessing and the Skyguider glider. For the Sunrider's Blessing buff, simply click on this statue located here on the map. This is a 30-minute buff, so keep an eye on it in case it runs out. The Skyguider glider can be bought on the auction house or can be crafted with 8 feathers, 4 pelt, 4 bones, and 2 steel. With these 2 buffs on your character, you will be able to mount and stay on the Sundancer. If you don't, you will be thrown off. Once you have landed on the Sundancer, it will start doing damage to you, so it's probably best if you're a healer so you can heal yourself while sat on top of the mount. You will need to keep soothing the mount so that you don't get thrown off. After a while, the Sundancer will land and you'll be able to talk to him. This starts off a challenge in which you must kill the Sundancer to around 15%. Then, if you're lucky enough, the mount will drop. But again, this is a very rare mount drop. The glided prowler mount is obtained from the NPC that is located in Bastion, who will sell you the mount for 27,000 gold, but you must be exalted with the Ascended. It's that simple. There are also 8 phalanx mounts that you can obtain from the Kyrian Covenant, which all have the same base line design, but all have different colours and textures. Shout out to my friend Filian, who has collected some of these mounts and was able to record some for me. His Twitch link will be in the description below. And finally, the Phalanx of Purity and the Eternal Phalanx of Purity are obtained from renowned progress that hopefully you guys are doing each week. But if not, don't worry. I've explained on how you can catch up on renowned if you are behind on another video of mine, which I will also link down below. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. Well guys, that is it for me in this video. I do hope you enjoyed it and that I helped you out obtaining these beautiful mounts. Any questions, please comment them down below and I will do my best to answer them all. If you do like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below if you haven't already. That's it from me, Missy Moo Moo, out.